Welcome to On with Aunie. Today we're talking about foster care, and we're here at the Foster the Future mural that is right in downtown Lancaster, and it's here to help remind folks of that fostering really is about those normal everyday family experiences that we're hoping all kids can have. The mural depicts even a dinner, a graduation, a family vacation. So just making sure that folks realize what fostering means. It means those normal everyday connections. And to help us talk about that a little bit more, we're joined by Baylie and Garrett Blevins, who are county employees. Baylie works for the health department and Garrett works for our emergency management agency. And we are so thankful for them that they made the choice to go through the training and become foster parents. And so want to hear from them what the impact that's had and what that process is like and kind of where you guys are at with that. So Baylie, you want to start us off? So why did you guys get into fostering?
Yeah. So I come from a family of foster parents. My grandparents fostered, my parents fostered, and one of my sisters is actually fostering right now. And I think that's how we got introduced to it. I think it came after a lot of long discussions between the two of us, but I think it's something I've always wanted to do, and I just am happy that I found someone who wanted to do that with me.
Awesome. So how long have you guys been foster parents? You want to pass that to Garrett?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been foster parents, I think, officially a year to today.
Today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, celebrate.
Right. So we've had one placement so far, and she was at teen, so definitely a new experience for us, and to jump right in with that age group it's been fun.
Yeah, raising my own teens was challenging. So I know that, welcoming a teen into your home brings with it a set of challenges and different obstacles there. So I'm sure you were working through those. But, how was, so if you become a foster parent, you've got support, you've got resources, you've got tools, right? How to explain what that is for folks that might be interested in becoming a foster parent?
Yeah, so we are not biological parents. We don't have any kids of our own right now, so parenting as a whole was new to us. But we have an assigned caseworker, and we're licensed through our county JFS, and she's phenomenal. We go through training through county JFS, and there's foster parent support groups, so there's a lot out there. It's just a matter of getting connected to it and learning about it.
So what was the one thing that, was surprising to you, or you're like, oh wow, I had no idea that we might encounter this?
Yeah, I think probably the most surprising thing to me was how much is out there. Our foster child had some developmental delays, and getting connected with that network was incredible. We were able to get grants for tutoring. We were able to get her into Special Olympics, and there's just so much that our caseworker was able to introduce us to.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So I understand your placement just recently ended.
Yes.
And she was able to go be with a family member.
Yes.
So that's, fostering, I know that's always the goal, is to keep the kids with a family member,
Yeah.
Keep those family connections. What was the most rewarding part of being a foster parent?
Yeah. I'll speak for me, but I think...
And we'll let Garrett talk too.
I think the most rewarding part was just seeing how much of an impact the little things have. So like you mentioned, family dinners. That was something our kiddo didn't have. So just the small stuff that like normally we would take for granted, like going to school events or just having someone in the house to talk to, was such a huge impact for her, and such low effort in the grand scheme of things for us, and it just really made us put like life into perspective and seeing how much the little things impact.
That's awesome. Garrett?
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Being able to go out and have experiences with her, things that she wasn't able to do before, was fantastic, including teaching her how to ride a bike, and that was so
fun.
cool. It's learning those experiences with her, teaching her life skills, all important things.
That's awesome. Well, what would you share with folks if they're interested in becoming a foster parent?
Sure, I can start. I think, like Baylie spoke about, the network of support. There's other foster families. They refer to them as respite homes. A fantastic resource that I had no idea about. So if we had a trip that she couldn't necessarily go on with us, she could go to another foster home that's licensed through the county, and a big support and is needed in our community as well.
Awesome.
I would say do it. Like, if you're thinking about being a foster parent, do it. You're never going to feel ready for it ever. But
that's parenting in general, right?
There's so much impact that you can have just by showing up for a kid every day that hasn't normally had that. So, and our caseworkers are phenomenal in Fairfield County, and just relying on them if you're interested in it, reaching out if you're interested in it, and getting connected with other foster parents.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys very much
thank you.
for opening your home. That's something extra special, and so hats off to both of you. And if you're interested in becoming a foster parent, you can learn more by going to fcjfs.org.